Ivan, how impressed were you with your team? It was pretty much described as suffocation in commentary, and that's what it looked like.
Yeah, I was really proud of them tonight, second half in particular. So, yeah, I mean, I thought, we just had that bit of a ruthless edge to us tonight. So, just played the solid footy we wanted to play. I thought the Raiders, to their credit, I thought they really turned up, and they were hard to break down. You know, it took us a long time to finally get there. So I was, in that sense, really happy the way the boys just stuck at it. It was 14-6 for a long time. In the second half, where we had clearly the best possession and field position, and we just had to keep knocking on the door, and that was probably the most pleasing thing for me, was that we just kept doing it. So.
How much work goes into that defence, kind of holding them up and getting numbers in and pushing them back? I mean, it seems like a simple concept, but it's very hard to do.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of work goes into everything we do. So, and you know, we're credit to the boys that are doing it in a team way, where everyone's working together, working on the same thing. So, if you do that, then you're a chance. So, yeah.
What does it feel like out there at the moment? Just feels like everything's kind of clicking and working.
Yeah, it's a good feeling, obviously. I guess everyone trusts one another, so that's probably the big part of how we play, particularly how we defend. So, like Ivan said, we sort of find our groove a little bit in that first half, but I felt in the second half, particularly when we had them pinned down in their end, I felt a lot of teams you see give away penalties and stuff like that coming out of there, but I thought the way we were sort of diligent in making sure we weren't getting overly excited, we were just sort of doing our job, and I thought that was the most pleasing part, to be fair, and obviously we were fortunate enough for a bit of joy off the back of it.
I have you ever seen defence like that in terms of Canberra didn't get into your half until the last set of that second half?
Yeah. I don't know. I was very happy. Yowie made a good point. I thought we were really disciplined too. We worked hard at that. It's a big change of the game this year, the yardage penalties. So, we're as guilty as anyone probably at the start of the year. So we really wanted to make a change there in how we approach that, and I feel like we've done that, and today was a good example.
There's going to be a lot of talk about Origin over the next few weeks. Stephen Crichton today, what did you make of his performance, and do you think he'd be ready for that arena?
I don't think he'd let anyone down. He's been really good this year for us, going back into the centres after going back to the wing last year at the end of the year. But I don't know. There's so many options. Like, I don't even know. I don't really know.
As a coach, how important is his versatility? You mentioned wing, so he can play both sides of the field, fullback if needed. Yeah,
well, personally, I like that in any player. So he's definitely got that. So as I said, I don't think he's going to let anyone down. But I don't pick the team. I'm sure there's a lot of good options.
Well, I mean, we're 7 rounds into the season now, right? And you guys never look like getting beat at all. Maybe the Dragons game was in the balance going to the last 5 minutes. Were you ever worried at all about a premiership hangover? Was that even surprised how well you're going at the moment?
It definitely crosses your mind in the pre-season. It was such a short pre-season, and I suppose because of COVID and how short it was, you're too busy worrying about just trying to make sure we were prepared. You don't really know until round 1, and our trials, our big trial here was pretty bad, so there's a bit of concern going into round 1, but that sort of was eased in that game against Manly. Look, you know what, I've got to give the boys a rap. They turn up every week, they turn up every day actually, and they try and get better. We had a long week this week after some good wins, and all I could see was good energy and intensity of training, and that usually comes out on the field. So at this point, it's very early obviously, but as long as we keep doing that, then we should be okay.
So was there any talk like that in the pre-season, that the players wanted to back up what they did last year and show that the premiership was well earned?
Yeah, I think every team probably had that discussion at the start of the year. Obviously it was different because we'd obviously just come off the back of winning one, so it's obviously discussed and spoken about, but we as a group understand it's a lot of hard work that goes into that, and I feel like we do that really well. So like Ivan said, it's been a really good start of the year, but obviously the hard work hasn't stopped, and we do that pretty well, I think.
I was lucky to Sonny debut today. I don't think he's seen quite a reception from teammates, even like when he ran out to the field there in the first half.
You should have seen it during the week. Yeah, it's a great story. You know, Sonny came through all our junior grades. Mount Druitt boy. Basically had to sit and watch some, you know, the guys that he played with, guys like Jerome Luai and that, and Marto, all those guys, you know, careers take off, and for one reason or another, he had some adversity, a lot of injuries, and he just stuck at it. Yeah, so at 26, it's, you know, he's a family man, he's got a couple of kids, so like, you know, his path's just different, and he's just outstanding in pre-season this year. He forced us to, you know, put him in the squad, and he's been playing really well in Cup. Mitch Kenny's been playing really well for us too, but I just wanted him to be able to get 80 minutes at hooker. So it was just a kind of nice time to put him in, and yeah, certainly didn't look out of place, I didn't think.
Can I ask you about the two Viking claps the crowd got going? Was up with Stephen Crichton's third try, penalty try, and then yeah, I mean, it's all fun and jest. Is it disrespectful? How do you look at that, or how do you? If someone asked you, is that fair? Your answer that.
Oh man, how do you answer a question about what the crowd do? Yeah.
You can't stop the crowd. I'm just thinking, if other teams see that, then that might start when teams lose some sort of.
Well, my experience in rugby league is that, you know, the away teams' crowds give it to you constantly. So, and all the best stories are from, you know, some of the crowds you got to face. Yeah, look, I don't think anyone should be getting too sensitive about stuff like that. The crowd pay their money, they're the lifeblood of of the game. It's not just your home crowd, but it's every crowd. You know, that's what you want. You want people turning up, and, you know, in droves, which has been happening. Yeah, I just think that, I would imagine, because I don't really know, but it's just a bit of fun and games, yeah.
There was a few handbags at 10 paces at full time there. Do you worry about that at all? Or?
No. It was, look, you know what, it's a competitive game. That's, again, the rules are what they are these days, and you can't sort it out through you know, the old days where if there was punches involved, you wouldn't see so many people in there, I can tell you. But, you know, so it's just frustration. It's fine.
It's getting pretty intense, the rivalry, though. Is that fair to say? I mean, I think as well Stephen was pushed after the first try. What makes this rivalry as strong as it has been over the past few years?
Obviously, both proud clubs. Obviously, there's the old history of the grand finals and all that sort of stuff, I guess. But obviously, the Raiders, they had success. They're in grand finals, and obviously, we've been fortunate enough to be in a couple of them as well. So, yeah, look, there's always been a little bit there, but yeah, I think it's all in good nature. I don't think there's sort of any malice or anything in it. It's just two competitive sides going at it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.